gonna start with the cervical position. So I'm gonna ask my patient after verify all the information of him, date of birth, name, make sure they don't have any metal, necklace or anything being removed. I will ask my patient if you please come here, standing up facing that way. Alright, so please push your back touching the wall. And I'm going to angle my tube at 15 degrees cephalic, and I will place my central ray at C4. Then I will place my marker on the light field. I will coordinate from around the canyon all the way to about T2. That's what my light field will be, and side to side will be about the ears. This position is to see all the intervertebral spaces. They also you see the transverse process, the spinous process. You will see all the cervicals from the AP position, and the KVP I will use will be 60 to 65, and the MAS will be 10 or 14 according to the patient. Then I will do my lateral, so I'm going to ask the patient to please turn around facing the window to your left, so your left shoulder will be centered at the middle, and do a little step forward. Right there, so I need to make sure that the cervical is right center at the middle of the ER. We want to make sure that the chin is straight and is accurate, like both sides of the head. That way you have to have a superimposition of everything to make sure it's a true lateral. The technical factors that I will use is I will use like 65-14. In the central, the tube has to be perpendicular, and it will be centered to C4. I will make sure that I place my marker on the light field, and then I will expose right there. Then we're going to do a swimmer position that is for see everything that you didn't catch on the prior images. So we're going to ask our patient to put the left shoulder up, right above the forehead, and then he will push the right shoulder down to make sure we have enough space. And we want to line the ear to the center of the ER, and place the marker in the front, and the central ray that I will use will be 2.5 inches above the jugular notch, perpendicular to T1, and make sure the anal is perpendicular to the bottom of the ER. So that will be your swimmers, and this position they will be on expiration. Well, all the cervicals are on expiration, and so the area of interest has to be all the cervicals that you miss, and usually is the 5 to 7, or wherever you miss on the other image. Now we're going to ask your patient to relax your shoulder, put it down. We're going to do flexion extension. We use this position usually for mobility to make sure that everything is alright after surgery, and the patient after is recovering. That way you can make sure that the mobility is properly, and how the intervertebral spaces are functioning, how the inflammation is. Sometimes for arthritis is used as well. The technique that was used for flexion extension will be the same as lateral. We want to ask a patient, if you can please look up as much as possible, please look up to the roof. Also will be perpendicular as well, and they will be centered to C4, and the patient has to be centered at the middle, so the cervical has to be at the middle of the ER. And you can relax your head. Thank you. Then we're gonna do a flexion, and we wanna look down. Please look to the floor and see. Okay, thank you. With this one, we want to see the spinous process separated from each other, and you can relax your head. Thank you. So then I will do os oblique. The oblique is used for the intervertebral foramina and the pedicles. So when I ask a patient to rotate 45 degrees towards the wall. So I'm not gonna say that the patient rotates 45 degrees, but I will just move it forward this way. And I want to ask him to, if the patient is able to move their neck to look towards me or towards the window. So that way you put the head away to be able to see the intervertebral foraminus. The central ray will be C4 as well, and you will see the intervertebral foraminus open. That's the main reason for this position. So they will be also left marker as well, because the left side is on the ER. It's hard to see. Okay, we'll do like about there. For the LAO, this position is for see the left side, so the area of interest will be closest to the ER. The AML, they has to be below the ER. The obliquity of the patient is 45 degrees, and the tube will be 15 degrees cephalad. I already mentioned, right, you need to see the pedicles and the intervertebral foraminus. They should be on the image. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. So they will be also cervical spine. Thank you.